If I told you the biggest tech revolution in human history, artificial intelligence, might actually be one gigantic bubble about to explode? And the proof isn't hidden in some secret document. It's right in front of you. It's called Sora 2, OpenAI's shiny new AI TikTok, and it just exposed the biggest scam in Silicon Valley history. Not long ago, OpenAI was worshipped like a tech god. ChatGPT became the fastest-growing app ever, the company hit $1 trillion valuation, and Sam Altman was being called the Steve Jobs of AI. But then came the chaos. GPT-5 was hyped as the dawn of artificial general intelligence, and when it finally dropped, people realized it's just slightly smarter autocomplete. As bad press piled up, Altman needed a miracle. So he gave us Sora 2, a glitzy AI video app that looks like TikTok on steroids. But underneath the shiny surface, it's rotting. The first time you open Sora, it's kind of impressive. Endless AI-generated clips, hyper-real visuals, infinite content. But scroll for more than 10 minutes, and you realize something horrifying. Sora isn't a creative revolution. It's a factory of chaos. Deepfakes, fake news, copyright theft, and even the digital resurrection of real dead people. Yes, you heard that right. Users are making videos of Martin Luther King Jr., Bob Ross, even Sam Altman himself, humiliated, slapped, or mocked by AI. And here's the insane part. OpenAI actually lets users use Sam's face. So every third video is the CEO of OpenAI being bullied by his own creation. The irony? It's almost poetic. But that's just the beginning, because Sora isn't just making fake entertainment, it's making fake reality. Imagine this, a video of Israeli settlers handing food to Gazans goes viral. It looks real, sounds real, but it's 100% AI generated. Suddenly, truth itself becomes a casualty. The watermark? Easy to remove. The danger? Unstoppable. We're entering a world where seeing is no longer believing. And just like that, OpenAI, the company that promised to benefit humanity, has built the most powerful disinformation machine ever released to the public. So, why would they release something like this? Simple, because they're desperate. Right now, every major tech giant, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, and OpenAI are spending over $400 billion to build AI data centers. That's more than the entire US interstate highway system costs to build. But here's the kicker. AI isn't making money. A study from MIT found 95% of AI business projects aren't profitable, and the few that are barely break even. So how do they keep investors hooked? They keep hyping the next big thing. GPT-5, then GPT-6, then Sora. Each release keeps the illusion alive a little longer, like feeding oxygen into a dying fire. Here's the dirty secret nobody wants to say out loud. Every Sora video costs OpenAI about $5 to generate, and they're losing money on every single one. So millions of people are making dumb AI memes, and Sam Altman is paying millions for the privilege. Even worse, most videos aren't even good. They're repetitive, emotionless, soulless, a flood of meaningless content that costs a fortune and gives nothing back. So when people say AI is going to replace humans, I say AI can't even replace TikTok. Right now, the entire global economy is riding on the AI boom. In fact, AI investments accounted for 100% of GDP growth this year. Without it, we'd already be in a recession. But here's the terrifying truth. Experts estimate AI companies need to earn $2 trillion per year by 2030 just to survive. That's more than Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Meta, and NVIDIA combined. And they're nowhere close. That's not growth, that's delusion. A trillion-dollar fantasy built on hype, marketing, and FOMO. Just like the dot-com crash. Just like crypto. But this time, it's even bigger. When this bubble bursts, it won't just hurt tech. It'll hit everyone. Pensions, 401ks, the stock market, jobs, everything. So why did OpenAI really make Sora? Not to innovate, not to educate, not to help. They made it to distract you, to keep investors convinced that progress is happening. Sora isn't a product, it's a performance. A digital circus meant to prove that AI is still exciting, still new, still worth betting billions on. Because as long as the hype continues, the money keeps flowing. And when that money stops, the entire illusion collapses. 3 years ago, they told us AI would cure cancer, end poverty, and give us endless free time. Today, what do we have? A chatbot that writes emails and a TikTok clone full of deepfakes. That's not the future. That's failure. And it's proof. Proof that the AI bubble is about to burst so hard, it'll shake the entire economy. So, the next time Sam Altman promises the next step towards AGI, just remember, the only intelligence he's mastering is convincing investors to keep throwing money into his burning pit. AI won't destroy humanity, but the AI bubble might destroy the economy. And when it pops, you'll remember where you heard it first.